Is there a laptop that can make you more productive as a software developer? Greetings, productive programmer. You're not going to believe this productivity tip I found for this episode. In this episode, we are going to explore a new laptop that can actually make you more productive at work. Spotify recently upgraded their entire client platform team to begin using the new Apple M1 Macs. They found it can make their developers more productive by up to 43%. The reason is because Intel-based Macs are slower at their build times for Android and iOS builds, with the Apple M1 chip performing 50% faster for Android builds and 40% faster for iOS builds. Not only that, this came after Spotify conducted a quarterly survey, and they revealed that their engineers felt like they were less productive because of the build times, and their job satisfaction was also decreased due to the build times of their Android and iOS builds. So Spotify experimented with upgrading to the new M1 Mac. And the results are that the new Apple M1 chip is actually going to pay for itself due to the productivity increase in just 3 months and a potential savings of 36% in the engineering costs per team. So build time better? Yes. And was it worth the investment? Yes. Very interesting results. So can the Apple M1 chip do the same thing for you? Can it make you more productive? Well, if you have a software that you're working on that has a build time involved with it, you could certainly reduce that build time, especially if you are building for Android or for iOS. We can take a look and see what their engineers said. And the developer feedback has been a resounding almost, 90, close to 95% developer experience improvement. And productivity perception is up almost 100% for their developers. And some of their direct feedback on the devices are faster, better, less time waiting. It's super fast. I'm happy. Snappier, quickier, less fan spin. And my new MacBook and I are faster than light. It is awesomely fast, and I'm a happy person, and the comments go on and on. So Spotify has really made their job satisfaction go up for all of their employees. They seem to be happier, they seem to be working faster, and the productivity has gone up drastically. So you might find similar benefits from the Apple M1 chip. That is a consideration. Of course, part of that comes down to your work ethic. Obviously, if you don't use the laptop, it's not going to give you any productivity boost. But if you have a current job where you feel like you're fighting your machine, getting your job done, then I would definitely say it is worth the consideration. So I currently use an Apple with an Intel chip. I've considered upgrading to the M1 chip. I had some hesitations initially as new apps were porting over to the M1 chip, but it seems like all of those considerations have been smoothed over the last year or so. So I might consider actually taking this upgrade as well. This would be an interesting consideration, especially after seeing these results. I think it's really interesting what Spotify did here, and I give them kudos for giving their developers a boost in their job satisfaction and productivity. It's a win-win.
Hey, productive programmer, if you want 7 actionable steps to make you a more productive programmer, then check out the link below in the description. I'm going to be launching my productivity course. I'm going to teach you tips that over 90% of developers are not using. So if productivity is of interest to you and you want to be a productive developer, take yourself to the next level and outperform the competition, then go ahead and check out that link in that description below.